That's super effective. I know I at least took out... Whoa! Oh, I got to do one more. Defeat a trainer who's a higher rank than you. I just need to find a Pokemon who's weak to grass. Super effective, doesn't matter what kind. I kind of want this one. Switch that out. I don't even know where I'm going. This is gonna get me in trouble. Uh-oh. Please don't turn around. Wait. Bad matchup for you. Let's heal that burn. What is this? I can do that. Uh-oh. Yep. No chances. What is this? Knock out opponents using psychic type moves? Why did I pick that up? Uh-oh. I know what that means. You know who does have a psychic type move? think Psychic. I don't think about Ivor, but here we are. Got a couple of cards. Confuse. I don't know about Confuse. What is this? Paralyze. I think I can do that one. Nobody's weak to water for some reason. What is this? Sneak up and start. I could have done that if I found it first. I think I took out two of them at the same time. And I'm good. Okay, I found them. Gotta hurry up though. Okay, I made it. Hey, I remember you. EK, right? You beat me in a battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want? A promotion match. What? You were just rank Y when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request about both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Sure. Thank you. I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. Choke. You might have me back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches. Metacham. You just can't go wrong with this combo. I power myself up and then I use Zen Headbutt as a fighter. You're just too strong. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, the seed of mastery is for you. If you bring me seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all. But the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister Gwen. It's actually pretty unheard of both of them to be gone. I don't think Gwen is here. Where are you? So she's not here either then. That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Jose or Josie? Yeah, we'll go with that. Outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? Absolutely not. He's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. How does he not have a phone? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press my finger to them. Poor Rotom. So I rely on my younger sister Gwen to handle everything smartphone related. So I haven't seen Gwen since yesterday. My apologies. I'm just so worried about my poor sister, I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you'll excuse me. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwen on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though. Someone who's good at finding people. Know anybody like that in Lumiose? Emma. That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. The only problem is I don't think I'm locked into nighttime. He's already here. Hello there. What brings you here? We'll met once again. Oh, was it we meet? I don't know. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwen. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Ah, I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall, I see. Your sister certainly has a unique interest, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood. I'm on it. He just left. If Mimi was feeling better, I could search for his sister until using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help. You will be waiting for you in the Jean district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumiose. To me, I'm kind of trying to do everything quick so the time doesn't switch. I didn't even think we had a city hall here. Emma, EK, I looked all over, but Gwen's not here either. That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwen. I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Someone's missing. Got yourself a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Good luck. Found who? Managed to find an old friend of mine online. Okay. Where is she? haven't seen my sweet furfro. Okay, you're talking about furfro. That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. Nope. Justice? My rival at work? Nah. Ivor? Iconic, no, not what I'm looking for. I can help. Lots of useful things. No. It's just awful. No, that is awful actually. When from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near their dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to the cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Finding leads? She might be near the cafe. That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza after someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood. I'm on it. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. So to this cafe. Emma, EK, there's no sign of Gwen here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire roast for you today? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Oh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be? Canary doesn't seem like she leaves. Those two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you? Where was it? The electrical substation. Ivor, hold up. Are you sure Canary's at the electrical substation? I just had a promotion match against Canary. You just had one, didn't you? Where was it? The construction? Oh yeah, it was near the construction, but the games were near the substation. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got started. We should hurry to Racing Construction 2. Come on. We certainly hope to see you again soon. I know it's nearly daybreak. Good thing I can fast travel. I'm gonna get this though. Where's Grin? Obviously not here. It would seem there's no sign of Gwen here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwen?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. These lucky pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwen. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious. But, like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwen. Eat it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright. I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I I'm gonna heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If EK wins, tell us where we should look for Gwen. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? Give me a second. Seriously? I want to make sure Ivor is healed. And then... Yep, there we go. Just to warn you, I've upped my game. Yep, I'm ready. Bring it on, no mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. I don't know. My bulldoze was a little stronger. Why are you just ready for Garchomp? I don't like that. Stunfisk probably can't do much, actually. Please get out of those. Electros again. Enough playing around, Electros. Let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Electros might be the easiest one to beat. She don't like losing. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you want to know about G-Volt, yeah? She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game session, so you mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard. The G-Volt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that, so she could be at least imagine how she beat it in her head. A fountain? Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course. It would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwen's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? No. Yes? No. No, so this one. Clawitzer. Yes, Clawitzer is a water Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelure is a fire type, which makes it weak to water type moves. Great. So we should look for a Clawitzer, yes? I'm on it. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might just want some alone time? I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Clawitzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumios, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on. Let's hurry over to the Clawitzer Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait. It's the Clawitzer Fountain. Yeah, maybe we should have specified on that. Got 6 of these. Let me see. Look at the map. Which is Emma, EK. I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area then. But this must be the right place. There's the Clawitzer Fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, EK, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? I hope so. You're unsure. We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. So, but if so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place is just an empty square. Do we have any other clues? Let's see. Where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet. Yes, of course, the X axis is horizontal. The y-axis is vertical and the z-axis is depth, which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our x-axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our y-axis. Once we do, that will be on the right track to find Gwen. You mean we should go down into the sewers? But there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be? I'd stop the water. Me personally? Yeah. Stop the water, that sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upwards, yes. And then the water pooling below will drain it away. Yes, a perfect solution. Go Phalanx. Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam. Freeze actually makes more sense. Ice Beam and bring it back here. We freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow. The water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewers. Then we can investigate. And she's not going to give me a TM. Let me check my boxes. Oh, here we go. For now, looks like you brought a Pokemon that can use Ice Beam. Well done. Now then, freeze the water in that fountain. Now how do I do that? Oh. Marvelously done. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. I probably would have checked the roof before I checked the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head into. Okay, just to make sure, I'm gonna switch you back out. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say, but will Gwen be safe down here? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwen. Watch out for wild Pokemon. It's a whole thing. I might end it right here, and I might come back. I don't know. I'll make a decision. I haven't got an Noi back yet. Let's check this map. This kind of leads the same way, but we gotta go this way anyway. Let's take a left. I'm at least gonna get 2 of these. There's another. There's just Noi bat down here? No, there's Scraggy too. Okay, now switch. Actually, Floette is just the better choice down here anyway. We'll go straight, take a right. The Inkay. I don't want another. Should be good now. Can't go that way. Straight. There you are, EK. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going farther in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property. EK, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Before we do that, there's a big room that had not have anything in. Which area do you want to check? I guess the keyhole? It's shaped like a typical keyhole. Nothing out of the ordinary. Are there clef key here? A lock body. Regular lock made of some sort of metal alloy. The hinges. You don't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges. Gaps. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be? I think a Pokemon has it. You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Yep. Exactly what I thought. Well, that Pokemon has some keys. That was a clef key, right? Let's go after it then. It seems possible that one of Clef Key's keys could help us open up that lock back there. And I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. You don't even need to fight, you just throw them and knock them out. This does unfortunately mean there is a chance of Clef Key being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there. It's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know. This also raises some concern about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to EK. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Alright, now catch that Clef Key. I think I'll still have Thunder Wave. Don't forget, we don't want to knock it out. We want to catch that Clef Key. Since it's locked in the story, it shouldn't be that hard. Okay. It's punch. Power Gem. We're gonna use Thunder Wave. It's getting there. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna use a Dust Ball. Got it. Nice catch. I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Clef Key can get the lock open for us. We're counting on you, Clef Key. Okay, so we don't have a key. I really thought that this was going to be the trick to get through here. So did I. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan? First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now what was your plan, Ivor? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my home fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch. I'm actually more afraid of him battling my Pokemon than any of his Pokemon. With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Catching steel types. Is that the first steel type Pokemon I've seen? Because I feel like it is. This is a dead end, so I'm going to check over here. Oh. We got Ghost. I want one of these too. I don't really use these often. I'm just gonna catch it. Because I want to make sure I have a Scrub and a Grigout. Dang it, I can't see. Dragalge, yeah. I just can't talk at all. So I can continue left. There's never left key. But I can't get up there. Probably like a drop down. Go straight to see what this is. Oh, y'all want to fight? I didn't think they wanted to fight. I thought they were going to leave me be. Honestly, you should be able to evolve, right? How'd you miss? Get your way so I can... Because since I'm here, you might evolve late. Let me check. Yeah. Patrat should evolve. I think it evolves at 41. Yeah. Scraggy. No. Noivern? No. That's gonna be a couple levels. Right now, I think I'm good. So if I go actually, it's the same way basically. Everything is good this way. I'm gonna turn around because I want to check right here. Nope. I'm gonna heal everybody up. There's the Chandelure. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwen has as her partner. I hope so. This is the last part. It looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is. A keen observation, given the situation. I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room. Cluster of pipes and some valves, nothing special about them. You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. Or is there just one on in green? How about this? Some old electric panels, you tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. You go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. Okay, I can investigate these boxes. You took a good look at the pale color crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power, strength is justice. That's odd. Maybe he's just that strong. I have smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusionary walls. That's not what that meant. But for now, let us proceed. I am sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. We need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. Look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry. Okay, so this is like the last room, I think. Yep, there's somebody. Oh, that was the girl who lost the Canaries challenge. I remember her. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Yeah, there is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you. She likes dark types, so we're gonna go Sharpedo. Are we doing this? I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. How many Pokemon does she have? Who needs to heal? Forge Ice. Oh, maybe I do need to heal. Is Chandelure about to Mega Evolve? I'm not mad at the design, but I do need to heal. And since I'm healing, I don't think I need to do all of that. Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lack power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumiose. And EK is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Whiz Quiz. I see. And what did you mean when you said well deduced? Well, to start, you break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all of the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. Also, I asked Chandelure and one of the Clef Key to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fists of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing. It's true then. EK is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon help put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Dawn is still approaching. I just gotta hurry up. This is a long night. Actually, don't do it. At last you've arrived. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, EK, shall we begin our match? Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. You don't even need to really touch your phone, actually, because I feel like it's just all voice command. How's he having so... it's not my phone. There are places in this life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get over there. I'm the strong one here. Strength is power. Strength is justice. I'm gonna stick with Lilette. This might not actually be good. I'll move out the way, and then I'm gonna heal. Who's next? Medicham, same thing. Okay, you got me. Oh, that's not good. That ice punch is great. Champ. Back up. Ah, couldn't do it. You know what to do. Phalanx. What do you look like? Time to Mega Evolve, Phalanx. Justice will win the day. I kinda like that. What was that? I got hit by that. One more time, please. I lost. An aerial ace. Defeat. How incredibly unjust. So now I am rank D. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together? Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwen. I want to give EK my thanks. As a token of gratitude for a fine battle, please accept this small gift for me. Woke up. It was a good match, EK. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you excuse me. That was close. Oh, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who would have thought that X and Y axis would end up being clues in a missing persons case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axis go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on things we share? It could be that or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes are. Meet. That's a good amount. Garchomp is gonna need a Mega Stone now. Good morning. No sign of Tawny or Lita just yet. At least I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. I got some shoes. Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Tawny. You know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot. So we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is EK, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? Well, aren't you the honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm calling as the representative of the Rust Syndicate. I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at the fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene. I mean, AZ might have something to say about that. Especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? What? So it wasn't just me they called. They even tracked down your number? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. If it is true, that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interests, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ, especially since they've called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, EK. If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Thanks. I'll feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable, yeah. Yet, I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. So I've made it to mission 20. So the main quest is here. Let's see, do we have any more wild zones? The last one is 13, 14, and 15. Yep. So I'm probably going to do some exploring, and I'll be back with the main story next time. So until later, I will see you.